People say they understand, but really, if you think about it, they don't.
I didn't know what diabetes was, so I was kind of scared at first. When I was diagnosed, I was really sleepy, and I was going to the bathroom a lot, and I was really thirsty.
I was actually on a camp out with my dad, and we went hiking, and about every 2 minutes I'd fall down.
When I was first diagnosed, I was playing a hockey game and I felt really bad, so I came out and I just passed out on the bench. And then I woke up and I was in an ambulance.
When I first found out I had diabetes, it made me feel a little scared.
I remembered that I was just shocked because I didn't know anybody who had it, and I thought that practically I was gonna die.
If I could tell another kid about diabetes, I'd say it's horrible and you never want to have it because, I mean, it kind of ruins your life in a way.
Type 1 diabetes is when your pancreas stops working. Because I have diabetes, my pancreas doesn't make insulin anymore.
If I don't take my insulin, I go like really high and then I could go into a coma.
My blood sugar will get very unbalanced if I do not take insulin.
Shots every day is just horrible.
Like, if you don't handle your diabetes correctly, it's a bit of a situation between life and death.
Being a parent of a diabetic is just a 24-hour consciousness.
It's a grueling thing, day in and day out, because you have to always be on your guard.
It was very overwhelming. It was very scary because, I mean, this is obviously my daughter's health. This isn't something that I can afford to, have any margin for error.
Every day, all day long, we think about it, we worry about it, we monitor it.
She doesn't ever get to let her guard down. She doesn't ever get to put it out of her mind for 5 minutes. I mean, it's something that is constantly going to be with her always.
There's a lot of worry for a parent.
It's just something that you don't ever, I mean, you can't put it aside. And, okay, sorry. I was doing so good.
Diabetes for me has been a lifelong struggle. I probably know as much about it as any person or people that do have the disease. I've had to live through it from a different perspective, and that's as I was a young boy, and my mother was a juvenile diabetic herself from the age of about 5 years old on. The coincidences are almost kind of scary. Diabetes is a ravaging disease. I mean, by the time it was all over, she was blind, kidney dialysis 3 days a week. All the really terrible things that happen. My daughter has to endure the same things that my mother had to endure 30, 40 years ago. She takes insulin every day. Her blood sugar can be up and down and crazy, and basically we're doing the same things now that we were doing then.
I think a lot of people, because they look okay, they don't realize how sick they are or how severe this illness is. These kids have a lot of heart, they've got a lot of spirit, and they just kind of make the best of it. Just because they look okay doesn't mean they are okay.
I just, thank God that we have the ability and the support of JDRF to be able to deliver the kind of care that we're able to deliver.
The dollars that are donated to JDRF, they go to the best and brightest minds in science wherever they are.
If we can come up with a solution or a cure that that would free my daughter from having to endure the fate, as it were, that might be.
It would just provide just happiness and relief to so many people that have to depend on all of the shots and the testing and all the care that's involved.
I am hopeful that there's going to be a cure one day, because I know that the people are working really hard to try to find a cure, and they're really close.
It's imperative that we find some type of cure and or solution to this problem.
Everybody knows that research requires money, and money equals research equals a cure for our kids, and that's the only way it's going to happen.
If you donate to JDRF, you'll be helping along with millions of other people to find a cure for juvenile diabetes.
I'm going to feel good when they find a cure.